Have you ever smiled and agreed to something, even when your heart quietly said no? Have you ever felt emotionally tired, not because of age, but because you have spent years trying to keep everyone around you happy? What if the real peace after 70 begins the moment you stop trying to please everyone? As we grow older, we carry with us a lifetime of habits, responsibilities, and expectations. Many of us were raised to believe that putting others first is always the right thing to do. And yes, kindness and care are beautiful qualities. But there is a quiet truth many people only realize later in life. Constantly pleasing others can slowly take away your own peace. After the age of 70, life gives you a chance to pause, reflect, and choose differently. This is not the time to exhaust yourself trying to meet everyone's expectations. This is the time to live with calmness, dignity, and self-respect. In today's video, we will gently explore why trying to please everyone can harm your well-being and how you can begin to honor yourself without guilt. One of the most freeing truths in life is understanding that you cannot make everyone happy, no matter how hard you try. You may have spent years adjusting your words, your actions, and your decisions just to avoid disappointing others. Perhaps you agreed to family plans when you were tired, or stayed silent when something hurt you just to keep peace. But people's expectations are endless. One person may want your time, another may want your agreement, and someone else may want your energy. For example, an elderly parent may try to satisfy all their children's wishes, spending time here, helping there, adjusting constantly. But in the end, someone still feels unhappy. This can leave you emotionally drained. At this stage of life, it is important to understand that everyone's happiness is not your responsibility. You can offer love and kindness, but you cannot carry the weight of everyone's expectations. Trying to please everyone may seem harmless, but over time, it can quietly erode both emotional and physical well-being. When you continuously put others first, you might find yourself ignoring rest, skipping meals, or avoiding necessary appointments because you do not want to disappoint anyone. Emotionally, this pattern can create frustration, loneliness, and an underlying sense of resentment. Imagine a grandmother who spends her days tending to family needs, cooking, listening, helping, and attending to others, only to feel unnoticed when she seeks a little comfort for herself. Even simple requests for personal time can feel like burdensome acts of rebellion. Recognizing these patterns is a first step toward reclaiming your energy and prioritizing a lifestyle that supports your health and serenity. Before we move on, I want to ask you a gentle question. Have you ever said yes to someone when deep inside you wanted to say no? Perhaps it was a neighbor asking for help, a distant relative requesting a favor, or a family gathering you would have preferred to skip. Your answer may be a quiet yes, reflecting years of habit rather than genuine choice. Please share your experiences in the comments below. Your honesty may inspire others facing the same struggle. And if this information is helping you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Also, make sure you watch this video till the end, because the remaining points are just as important and may protect your well-being. Saying no is not rude. It is a form of self-respect that can bring immense relief, even in small doses. For many people over 70, this simple word may feel almost foreign because a lifetime of habit has taught them that pleasing others first is the correct way to live. But when spoken gently and kindly, no protects your energy without diminishing your love or generosity. You might say, "I need to rest today," or "I won't be able to join," but I hope you understand. Every small boundary strengthens your sense of autonomy, reminding you that your needs and your peace matter just as much as anyone else's. Over time, this practice creates a calmer, lighter life. Many of us grew up wanting approval from parents, society, and peers. We wanted to be liked, accepted, and appreciated for our choices. After 70, however, it is important to question whose approval we are still chasing and why. You may notice that you still adjust your decisions to avoid criticism or to maintain appearances, even though your years of experience prove you have earned the right to make your own choices. For example, spending a quiet afternoon reading or enjoying a solitary walk may feel unnatural to some, but it nourishes your body and spirit. Letting go of the need for external validation allows you to live authentically, honoring your true preferences with dignity. At this stage of life, your time and energy are more precious than ever. When you continuously strive to please others, your days may become cluttered with obligations that leave you drained and anxious. Attending events out of obligation, engaging in conversations that feel taxing, or responding to requests that conflict with your well-being can accumulate stress quietly over time. Instead, consider asking yourself gently, does this choice bring me peace? If not, it is perfectly acceptable to decline. Prioritizing moments that restore your energy, such as quiet reflection, hobbies you enjoy, or meaningful conversations, ensures that your remaining years are spent with comfort, serenity, and purpose. When you start setting boundaries, it is natural to expect that not everyone will be pleased. Some people may be surprised, even a little upset, when they notice that you are no longer automatically available or agreeable. They may question your decisions or wonder why you have changed. This often happens because they are accustomed to a version of you that always said yes. For example, if you decide not to host family gatherings anymore because you need more rest, some relatives may feel disappointed. It is important to understand, however, that their reaction does not make your choice wrong. Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect and a way to protect your emotional well-being. Those who truly care about you will eventually understand and respect your decisions, even if it takes time. Your peace and comfort are valuable, and gently enforcing boundaries allows you to live life with dignity. Self-respect also brings a sense of inner peace that is often underestimated. When you stop trying to please everyone and begin honoring your own needs, you feel a weight lifted from your shoulders. There is less stress, less worry, and more room for calm reflection. You can make decisions without constantly fearing disapproval or conflict. For example, choosing to skip an event or politely declining a request no longer feels uncomfortable or selfish. It feels empowering. Your words and actions become aligned with your true intentions, and this alignment naturally fosters a sense of serenity. Living with self-respect creates a gentle strength, allowing you to approach relationships and responsibilities from a place of calm rather than obligation or fear. The peace you cultivate within yourself also radiates outward, positively influencing those around you without requiring effort or sacrifice. Choosing relationships that feel safe, nurturing, and respectful is another way to protect your well-being after 70. At this stage of life, it is not the quantity of relationships that matters, but their quality. You deserve to spend time with people who listen attentively, value your presence, and respect your boundaries. Conversely, relationships that drain you, make you anxious, or demand constant compromise may need to be gently reevaluated. Protecting your emotional energy does not mean cutting people off harshly. It means prioritizing yourself without guilt. For example, you might reduce the time spent on individuals who consistently bring negativity or stress, while nurturing those connections that bring warmth, support, and companionship. Even a few healthy relationships can significantly enhance your sense of belonging, happiness, and self-respect. As we reflect on this conversation, it is important to remember one central truth. You do not have to spend the rest of your life trying to please everyone. You have already given more than enough, and your energy and peace now deserve to come first. Choosing self-respect does not remove love from your life. It enhances it, allowing you to engage authentically and joyfully with others. Take small, deliberate steps each day to prioritize your needs, protect your energy, and live according to your values. Your decisions, boundaries, and personal choices matter, and honoring them cultivates a deep sense of inner calm. This gentle shift in perspective can transform your daily life into one of greater serenity, dignity, and fulfillment. As we conclude, remember that self-respect after 70 is not a luxury. It is a necessity for a peaceful and fulfilling life. When you stop trying to please everyone, you reclaim your freedom, your time, and your emotional energy. Life becomes lighter, more meaningful, and more enjoyable. You can focus on experiences that truly matter, spend time with people who uplift you, and engage in activities that nourish your soul. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. And always remember, the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. Protect it gently, honor it consistently, and allow it to guide your life with calm, joy, and self-respect.